Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Oh, yes. You know, it's always nice to come to the end of February. And we start March. And March is the beginning of meteorological spring. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's the beginning of severe weather season. And yes, it is. But at the same time, you know, we see severe weather, seems like more often other times of the year anymore than spring. Of course, we had the severe weather we had back in December, January and February. We've seen other events, too, in the past. So, yeah, that kind of gave us a primer as we head into spring. But I tell you what I love most about spring, obviously, the gardening, people getting back outside a little bit more. It was beautiful yesterday, 49 degrees, which doesn't sound like much, and it's 2 degrees below the average. But we had 49 yesterday, and when you get a lot of sunshine like we did on Sunday and not a whole lot of wind, it feels a lot warmer, especially with what we experienced last week. I mean, February, by and large, was a miserable weather month. But March is looking onward and upward. And hopefully, the first week of March is a harbinger of things to come. Yes, we do have some rain ahead this weekend, but at the same time, we've got 5 straight days that are looking good. We're going to be in the 50s and 60s. Now, you still see some flooding out there, and that's going to be the case. Now, we've got the floodwaters up, and we're going to continue to see the river rise just a little bit more. It was at 41.5 this morning. Should rise about 41.7 before it crests on Wednesday. That's at Evansville, and then it's going to start to fall. So it's going to get a little bit worse before it starts to get better. But at least we got some dry weather this week to help us out. There's a southbound bridge, northbound bridge, twin bridges out there. As seen from Ellis Park, things are looking pretty good as we get closer to this Monday afternoon. You can see how close the river is to lapping up into Smothers Park, but it just won't make it, and that's okay. As we take a look at the little bit of barge traffic out there, at least some tow traffic, it looks like, on the other side of the Blue Bridge. As we look from our roof claim camera on top of the Hampton Inn, I would imagine that several days this week, including today, you got a lot of foot traffic out there in Smothers Park. And oh, by the way, you know, they do the run every Thursday. They got the runners, the Early Risers Club. They run in downtown Owensboro. Of course, I haven't seen them. It's wintertime, but I wonder if we're going to start to see those early risers in March. It's right around 5:30 in the morning. You'll see them running around in the morning. Anyway, that's pretty cool. This is a look from downtown Evansville on our Superior Ag camera on top of Fifth Third Bank. You can see all that lowland flooding out there, and it's going to be the case at least for a little while longer. I would imagine it'll be at least another week before Waterworks Road is open. This is a great view from the backyard, our Hetz Construction Tower Cam. There's downtown Evansville. There's a strip in Henderson. I don't know what they're doing along the strip, but I drove on there today, and I'm just kicking up all this, like this gravel or pebbles and stuff like that all the way up and down it. Oh, well, hopefully they're getting something done. As we take a look at 69, there's 66 right there. Of course, that's right there on the Vanderburgh-Warwick County line, as seen from Deaconess Gateway through the lens of our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera. You can see some high cloudiness, and we are going to see a little bit of that roll in later on this afternoon, but still a good dose of sunshine. And even though the sunshine might be veiled a little bit at times, it's still going to be able to peer through and warm that temperature up into the mid-50s. We're already up to 49, exactly where we were for a high yesterday. Wind from the southwest at 8. We didn't have much of a breeze yesterday. We're getting a little bit more of one today, but at the same time, we push that temperature up into the 50s, and you kind of disregard wind chill after you hit that 50-degree mark, and they have hit 50 in several locations. Check out how many 50s are on the board. Just plain 50. I mean, it's 51 in Princeton, 52 in Flora. That's great. 50 in Carmine. It's 50 in Tell City, 50 in Fordsville, 50 in Beaver Dam, 50 in Calhoun. So a lot of just plain 50s out there. 53 Madisonville as well as Morganfield. That's as warm as I see in the tri-states. Also 53 in Marion and Princeton, Kentucky. So, yeah, we'll all be in the 50s before too long. Oh, check this out. This is from Calhoun this morning. Angie's old stomping grounds. Joseph Foe got this wonderful shot here. As you can see, you get the barn. And if you look really closely, you can see the crescent moon right there. Is that not cool? I love it. Joseph, thank you so much for sending that shot my way. Let me step aside so you can see this. If you missed Saturday evening sunset, you missed a beauty. Linda Bell did not miss it, and she made sure to send this picture to me, and I'm glad she did. You got the sunset between the trees right there, those bare trees, and the sun is setting. I mean, later on in March, obviously, we've got, you know, the vernal equinox or equal days and equal nights. Well, but the sun is setting, I mean, not long, I should say well after 5, but 5:23 today. So that's when it's going to be setting. It's rising a little before 6:30. So you got Linda Bell getting that great shot. Thank you, Linda. Live first morning Doppler radar, not showing a thing, not expecting a thing today, tomorrow, the next day, and the day after that. Storm tracker is showing a few clouds, though. We saw those high clouds kind of moving in as we were looking toward the northwest. And it's going to be more prevalent, these clouds, upstate Illinois and upstate in Indiana. But again, we'll see a few high clouds kind of roll on in, especially north of the Ohio, but nothing of significance. And Future Tracker indicates these higher clouds. And this is as we roll through the afternoon. Now, as we head into evening, now we're going to have some breaks in the clouds. And again, the sun is setting before 5:30, and we should be noticing that these clouds are going to be broken. So we might catch a really good looking sunset later on tonight. And as we head through the overnight hours, sky clears out again. We could see a few clouds too first thing in the morning up to the north. You can see that 6:30 a.m. Tuesday, but for the most part, we're talking about just some broken clouds. And again, probably a good looking sunrise again tomorrow. And then we're going to be seeing plenty more sunshine, especially in the afternoon, and plenty of sunshine for our Wednesday as well. So things look good over the next 3 days, no doubt about that. You know, March, you always say if he comes in like a lamb, it's going to go out like a lion. It's coming in like a lamb this year. We'll worry about the lion-like weather, 30 days from now or whatever. 55 for a high is what I'm calling it. Plenty of sunshine out there. We got that wind kicking in a little bit today, a little bit more than what we had yesterday, but it is warming us up from the south-southwest at 5 to 15. All right, last Friday I called for a high of 36. We got to 33. I am so glad that last week is behind us. What a miserable week it was. It really was. Hey, but it's a 3-degree guarantee winner. That'll work. Diane Braun of Newburgh. Congratulations, Diane. You've got yourself a sock cap courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Let's take a look at the next 7 days. Temperatures are going to be warming up big time. 55 today, 65 tomorrow on the first day of March. Very lamb-like start. And then 63 degrees for our Wednesday, and 57. Even though we get a little bit of a temperature setback, we're still 57. That's well above the average of 51. 62 on Friday. I love this glorious work week. Yes, we got the chance for rain on Saturday and Sunday, but we've got several nice days between now and then. Yeah, it looks great. Yes. All right, get this. This was from Wrights Hill on Sunday morning.
Oh, look at this.
And look at this. Yes, there is the crescent moon. Now, granted, it might be too low in the sky to see tomorrow morning, but that is Venus. And Venus right above that crescent moon to the right of your screen. That is astoundingly bright out there in the morning. It's like they call it the morning star, even though it's a planet. And that was actually sent in by Jessica Evans. She was on Wrights Hill yesterday morning and got that wonderful shot.
Good job,
It's a beautiful shot anyway. You know, got downtown.
Right, it is. It's gorgeous, but that just really does. Bring it on home. Thank you so much. We'll be back with more right after this.